Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome back to the 3D Mario Madness Invitational. We are in the final round here. Final match of round 2. Not the final round. The final match of round 2. We have Galaxtic versus Fire. Joining me in the booth today is Aggie. Aggie, how are you feeling about this match?
I'm doing really good. I'm so excited. This is going to be so fun.
It is definitely going to be a lot of fun. Stick, let's start with you. How are you feeling about this match?
I'm kind of nervous. I need an adult. I'm scared.
Needs an adult, is scared. Completely fair. Is very sort of a sticky situation and can definitely go either way here. Fire, how are you doing this lovely evening?
I'm a little scared as well. I would really like a sunshine run. Like, that'd be very, very epic, but that's a 1 in 4 chance, so don't get my hopes up.
We will definitely see what the wheel gives us. So, shall we head into that?
Alright. Can
The
I
wheel here.
share maybe oknem?
I will get a screen share going. There you go. As we do have 6 categories on offer. These 602 categories. And we will start with Fire. Fire. Which would you like to ban?
I will be banning Super Mario Galaxy 2 any percent today.
Fire going.
Oknem molding.
See, my thought process is, if I have to suffer, there's no reason everyone else shouldn't have to suffer too.
Okay, renaming split as we speak. Just getting relatively greens. No cheating here in the booth. Absolutely none. Stick. What would you like to ban?
I would like to ban SM64 120 star.
That is completely fair. Fire does have a significantly better PB.
Use crack.
Yeah, it's like a 149, I think. Or 159, I think. You have a 159?
I have a 149, yes.
Yeah, and Stick has a
Dude,
159.
I'm gonna cry. I'm too scared.
Are we ready to go on this wheel? Greens is a blowout. The other 3 is a good match. Please! No greens for once in our life. And we'll spin in 3, 2, 1. Please.
Please no. Please no. Please no. You fuck.
Oh my god. Oknem, how are
Damn
you
it!
feeling?
I'm
Well, we
just
still
sitting there in
getting
silence.
$50 Fire. We agreed to split the price.
We did.
Okay, I'm turning on my Wii U.
This.
Oknem is in complete
hard.
silence.
I told you.
Oknem wants to die.
I want to re-roll this so bad. Want to make a new fucking roll.
I would not be opposed to that.
Stick with
I
though.
would be opposed to that.
No, that's 2 versus 1.
This is so boring, man. Why did I make this tournament? Why did I include greens in this tournament, man? It's so boring. It's so boring. It's so boring. I'm rolling it again. What would we have got?
Now everyone else has to suffer.
What would we have got? If it's greens again, I just concede.
I think it is.
No. Maybe it is. I
Yeah,
think.
let's see.
Okay.
Galaxy any percent.
Ugh, man.
I'm
Stick, can you press agree to run Galaxy, please? Please.
Could I do what?
Can you just agree to run Galaxy, please?
Oknem, to quote you, the wheel does what the wheel does. So, I'm sorry.
I hate
I'll
you.
agree to run Sunshine, but
I hate you.
run. Oh, we're not live.
No, we are live now. Okay, so, hello, everyone. We have taken some time to sort of figure out what we're gonna do with this greens roll. So, what we did roll greens, it was 1 and 4. But what we are going to do, since I don't want to commentate a greens match, Fire does not want to play a greens match, and so it is very likely that Fire is just going to get rolled anyway by Stick. What we're going to do, Fire has agreed to forfeit this match, and Galaxtic will be moving forward in the tournament. But I have put up a $50 bounty for a SMG1 80% race, and the winner of that will receive 50 towards their total prize pool. So Fire will just get 50 on top of that.
Oh my god, Oknem, I almost got scared to death. I couldn't find my gamepad charger. It took me like 5 minutes to find it.
Nice. So yeah, we'll be doing Galaxy 1 race. It's something new. I really regret putting greens in this tournament now.
What would this have been, the 4th greens run?
4th greens race in like 12 matches.
It's with the script.
So we'll be doing SMG1. We will set that up shortly. ladies and gents, welcome back to the 3D Mario Madness Invitational. We have had some progression in the storyline here of this match. So, for those who are unaware, here is what has occurred. So, we had a wheel of 6 categories, and Fire Band G200%, and Stick Band SM64 120. The wheel rolled greens, because it fucking rolls greens all the time. So, who would have expected anything less? And because we rolled greens, and nobody wants to see that, I didn't want to commentate greens, Fire didn't want to play greens, so Fire agreed to forfeit his match, and Galaxtic will be moving forward in the tournament to the top 4. However, we did roll the wheel again, and it did roll Mario Sunshine. So there is a $50 bounty on this match. The winner of this Sunshine match will receive $50 straight up, no like strings attached, 50 towards your individual prize pool. So, are you guys both ready?
I am ready.
All right.
I am ready. Can I win $50 more off of SMS?
We will see if you can. So, are you guys on the new file?
I am ready to go.
All right.
I'm ready to go.
I'll count you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Best of luck to you both. And
Thank you.
enjoy the game. It's not
For the
greens.
runners.
Alright. Well, it's not greens, Aggie. And it could have been a lot worse.
I know. I'm happy we got everything
Yeah.
together, so it's good for everybody.
Let's set up
The wheel just do be like that at times.
a fire face cam here as well really quickly. So we do have some cutscenes here to begin with the SMS run. But they're obviously Fire with the better PB here, 123.36. And Stick with a 126.03 or 08, sorry. So obviously Fire is the favorite here for the 50, but we'll see how the run goes.
I am most concerned with the well-being of the princess.
Yeah, obviously there's gonna be some rust in there, for maybe both the runners, and it could definitely come down to a close race, I believe.
Yeah. And I believe both opponents are on GameCube. Stick with a quick bonk there on the goop. So Fire, quick lead into SMS, into the flood cutscene.
Purchasing this item from Gad Science Incorporated. Preparing to register customer information.
I'll turn off the follower alerts shortly.
Data. Subject identified as Mario, resident of the Mushroom Kingdom. Data storage complete. I am Flood, a flash liquidizer ultra dowsing device. I hope to be of assistance. Proceeding with user instruction.
Yeah, so this is just your normal SMS cutscenes, you know? There's like 5 minutes of cutscenes at the beginning of the game. All the flood shenanigans, whatever.
Indeed, cutscenes are galore here. It is a weird ass looking Luma.
Press the X button to switch to the hover nozzle. You can then press the R button to hover.
Actually, I might make a command to see what happens with this race, so...
If this tank is empty, no water can be sprayed. To refill tank, enter a body of water and press the R button. Instructions complete. Proceed.
Fire here out of airstrip, going into more cutscenes. Stick taking a piss break.
Quite an unusual device. Is it some sort of pump?
I am Flood, glad to meet you.
To be fair, this is the best time you could do that in an SMS run.
Very true. 602, very known for having a piss break in the intro cutscene of SMS.
Court is now in session.
As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly defacing Fair Isle Delfino using some paint-like substance. The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home, and yes, endangering our very way of life. Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness. Expert shine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because all of our guardians, the shine sprites, have vanished from their gathering spot at the shine gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
Stick with the Among Us.
A judge
Love.
finds guilty as charged. I hereby order the defendant
Love to see the classic
Fire
joke
Island.
in the SMS intro here, making it somewhat entertaining.
Vile handiwork.
But-
Mario shall not be allowed to leave.
The best content we can get with the cutscenes.
Not very much content, but it is content nonetheless.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario. Data analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed troubled by pollution, but the pollution itself is not the main problem. Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct? It is a shine sprite. Shine sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most of the Shine sprites have fled. There is no longer any power to support the
And also
peaceful
fire with the
lifestyle of
duck on the screen.
islanders. It is most pitiable.
Love to see the duck.
The best
The
content
only
possible.
way to ensure the return of the Shine sprites is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator
We are very
is
close to
likely
finished
at work
here.
even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
Go straight that way. You can't miss the mesh tower. Your first job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, we'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off.
Alright, moving into Bianco 2 here.
Yeah, obviously you want to skip Bianca 1 because it's so slow, but we gotta take down Shadow Mario first.
First of 5 unique bosses. Well, the second, I guess. Second of 5 unique bosses in this game. Very unique, very... all different. Really, they're definitely all 100% different all the time.
Very unique concept.
Indeed. Nintendo having a lot of originality with these bosses at the start of Mario Sunshine.
On the statue's head.
Mario?
Fire with a bit of a lead here into the first Shadow Mario kill. And Stick getting it quickly as well.
Very nice.
Oh, bump! Fire. Loses 0 time. Very devastating. We'll be losing in the match there, though. Early M from Fire. Very well done. It is not exactly SMS Marv.
And an early name for Galaxtic coming in right on Fire's tail.
I don't know what it is, but Stick's capture card for Sunshine looks very crisp. It is GameCube, right?
No, he might be on Dolphin.
Oh, potentially.
Alright, getting some bad RNG here on the spider. You know we're in SMS when you already see bad RNG.
By indeed using Retro Tink, you can't tell. As we do move into the first PD fight of the run, the first of two, both winners getting windmill wall kicks pretty solid. Looking like a sub 11 Bianco for both runners. Stick opting for some of the slower strats for this PD kills, not opting for spam sprays, but opting for just a line of water into his mouth every time. It is consistent, it is safe, fair enough. I don't blame him, but we'll be losing time here to Fire's spam sprays.
Definitely worth going consistent in such a prize pool like this, in a tourney match as well.
Moving into Bianco 3 here now. Fire is. Bit of a slow water slide there from Fire, but does get into the slip and slide down the hill. Stick with a much cleaner start.
Nice pulled wall kick. Can be a little funky at times.
Stick
Gets
trying for this.
Really good.
Gets it though. Ooh, not
Good
sure what the
back.
hole is. Hole is there. There you go. So, if you are unaware of how Sunshine speedruns work, you do need to beat Shadow Mario in all 7 stages before defeating Bowser in Karuna Mountain. That is how the game is completed. Stick with a death in Bianco 3.
Oh no.
Hate to see it. First one of the run. As I was saying though, 7 stages you gotta beat Shadow Mario in, so each stage containing 6 shines before the 7th one with Shadow Mario, so theoretically it is 49 shines, 50 with the one in Airstrip, finish the game. But there are a few you can skip. For example, Bianco 1 is skippable, like just by default you can just skip it and go to Bianco 2 straight up. And we also, runners also found a skip for the first 6 shines of Gelato, as you can get Gelato Beach, the 8th shine early. It's called Gelato Beach Skip, I'm sure many of you have seen it. Fire, disappointed he couldn't get travel skip there. Unfortunate.
Skip this time, unfortunately.
And then also, EYG allows you to skip pin of 5, so that is a total of 7 shines you can skip for a total of 44.
I think both runners are also on no memory card, so they can just mash through the text box when collecting a shine instead of having to save every time.
Indeed, that
Or
is
don't save.
definitely a lot quicker compared to a memory card, but does leave the danger of game overing and losing all your progress in the process. So gotta be careful they don't get a game over. Stick already with 1 death.
Does save some time back though when getting that clean travel skip.
Indeed. Very well done from Stick.
So we see here, Fire is gonna come up to the first RNG dependent shine in the game. He's gonna go up to PD, which has a random pattern every time. I don't know the RNG values, but it can definitely lose you about like 30 seconds
Yeah,
if
30,
it goes really wrong.
40 seconds. Something about the difference between the fastest and the slowest patterns. There are, I think 186 patterns, something like that. So, but the fastest pattern is a lot more likely than the slowest pattern, though. So, not very likely to get fucked too much here. Fire cannot wake him up here on the first attempt. Round 2 gets done. Fire in deep early lead here out of Bianco if he does get a good pattern.
Make sure to get that one up as well, so you can lower the chances of game over.
Indeed. Stick waking up Petey on the first try, very well done. Still about 20-ish seconds behind.
Fortunate for Fire there, PD going over the wall. Looks like maybe 7 seconds or so.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate, but he just needs to check that nobody's there to kill him. Doesn't know that Mario is actually there to kill him. Very unfortunate for PD. Will be facing his own demise very soon. And Stick very low on water here. We need to kill one of the enemies. Does so very well. Fire here on the last stage as Stick finished up the second one. And Fire getting a bit unlucky here. Peter going all the way down to the river.
We're getting very unlucky here.
It's probably one of the slower cycles. So Stick making up some time if Petey does take a short path on the final phase. But no tornadoes or fire. Love to see it. And Stick, he might stop there, he does not stop there. We'll be going all the way to the end. Oh no, just stops there. Wow. Didn't know that was a thing.
That's a really good pattern.
That's a pretty good pattern for Stick indeed. And does fill him up. So it will be about 10-15 seconds the difference here. Probably a little bit more. 17:44 split time for Fire, and looking like a low 18 for Stick. Doesn't know what the shine is though, needs to go back a bit. Indeed, a 25-second difference. Oh, the music is still on. Wait, no, never mind. Just you thought the background music was still on. Aussie Goblin debating me. Fire kills the fourth unique boss here. Love to see these bosses. They get more fun every time, honestly.
Getting that nice water slide boost to get to the lighthouse quicker.
Love to see it. Definitely they have an advanced strat. Fire knows what he's doing with 123. Stick, never seen the PD fight before. Not the PD, the Piranha unique boss before. Fair enough, it is very unique. Never before seen at all. See how Fire's GBS goes here. It is a chance for Stick to make up some time though, definitely. Fire ledge grabbing on the edge of the villa. Looking good. He does know what he's doing with this trick. Bit low on the first attempt.
Missing though. A little too late there on the hover.
Second try is good though. So some time for Stick to
Very
make
nice.
up here if he does get this first try. We will see though. Ooh, rolling off the side of the... Oh no. Missing up his angle. His angle not too good there. Should be better now. We'll see. Bit too late on the hover there. Second try.
Messing up. Having his angle messed up. Gonna have to reattempt it.
GBS, one of those big time save or time losses really. And Stick, third try looking a lot better. And he's good.
There it is. Third time's the charm.
Indeed.
Meanwhile, Fire is killing Shadow Mario. Getting that very nicely done.
Onk there from Fire, trying to get into Pianta here. Definitely still anyone's game. A Pianta 5 death or something similar could get Stick back in the lead. Quick kill from Stick there on Shadow Mario as Fire moves into Pianta. And Stick, as he has already sort of won this match, will be going against Biz in the third round, semi-finals. So we'll see how that goes. It'll be an interesting match for sure if they do roll 64, so we'll see how that goes for Stick and Fizz.
It'd be still weird to have Steve 15 in the finals. That would be epic.
Steve 15 could be in the finals if he does roll 64, would be awesome to see. But just shows you how busted it is to have two 64 categories. Because Fizz would have had no chance if there was only 70 star in this tournament. Could have been Claire versus Stick in this round 3, but unfortunately not.
Fire getting some good RNG there. Gonna put Stick on some pressure.
I have absolutely no idea what that emote is. Blood, I've never seen that in my life. Is that an actual sub emote?
That might be one of those classic emotes that you can choose.
Oh, I see. Because if our emote prefix is really X602 Ra, that would be really, really something.
I have a fair share of mine as well.
That's Fire finishing up Pianta 2 here, winning the race. Not a surprise. Talking to Pianta's phone for his prize.
Piantissimo is indeed very slow. He will most likely win the race every time.
Wouldn't put it past some people to lose the race though.
Definitely. In
Not
one
naming
point, it could
names,
be a
but
lot
some
harder.
Welsh speedrunners could potentially. By moving into Pianta 3 here, see how he goes with his wind boost strat from the bridge here. Looking okay. Yeah, he's good.
It's one of the harder tricks to do.
Definitely one of the hardest ones in the run if you don't know how to do it, but by doing it like it's nothing. A Stick moving into the same shine here. See how his goes. There's about a 45-second difference at this point. By
Yeah.
10 shines into the run. Still anything can happen.
Yeah, definitely getting that GBS meltdown and the Bianca 3 death was definitely gonna cost him a lot of time to fire. But otherwise, pretty close.
Indeed, Stick. Pretty good Pianta 3 here. So he moves up to clean the Pianta. Has Fire into Pianta 4 here now. We'll see if he gets a good pattern with this Chain Chomp.
I'd say this is a decent pattern.
This is a pretty good pattern indeed.
I heard the middle is one of the better ones. The way further to the left is the best one you can get.
Fire Spring Chomp here. With the quick release into the pool.
Very nice.
Indeed. See how Stick goes here with his pattern. Looking like the same one, I think. Oh no, going to the left, I think. Missing the unplug, though. Stick. We need to hurry here a bit to make sure the chain jump goes the way he wants. Does get it, though. And moves into the pool area. He is clean, but he's not close enough to the pool to jump into it. We could drag him a bit into the pool. As Fire moving into Pianta 5 now here. Yoshi skip, we'll see how it goes for him. Sure, it shouldn't be too much of an issue, so he is experienced enough with it. Turning around, though, does make it, though. Interesting method, but does make it.
Beautiful clip.
Yeah.
Definitely.
See if you can get a Ramel cycle here.
Might get some good RNG. Already not having a good RNG.
This
with
dude
little
just
guy.
not moving at all, staring at Mario.
Having a nice talk.
Indeed. This dude also just staring at Mario, having a good old look. By with a very close. Oh my god.
Oh! Wow, just on the edge there. Barely making it to the platform there.
Stick going for Yoshi skip now as well. Looking okay. He's good. Very nicely done for both runners. See if Stick can hit Ramel Cycle here. Will make us big time on fire. As he finishes deathless.
And unlike for fire, this guy is actually moving, so he's on the toes for a mouse cycle here.
Should be okay. Will be to be. Oh, not going for the platform skip though, I believe, and he wasn't in a good position anyway. So unfortunate indeed. Mario getting yelled at here as he stomps on the Pianta's head. We need to wait for him to move round into the throwing position.
Oh, going for the white cam strategy can save a little bit of time.
It's Fire and Pianta 6 here, cleaning the 10 Piantas that have somehow been encased in goop in the ground. Would like to know how that happened.
Some volcano or something. Just shoot out a lot of fire.
Yep.
Or maybe it was fire himself. We don't know.
Fire burying the Piantas and also unburying them and cleaning them. Just because he gets paid this time. Hate to see it. He cleans the 6th one here. And Stick moving into the start of the shine as well. There will be about, let's see, about 50-second difference here. 52-second difference. Start of Pianta 6. Fire finishing not sub 2 unfortunately, but pretty close. 1:54.37 for him. We'll see what Stick gets. Can't clean this first one though. The tiny ones are a bit of a troublemaker. If you don't know what you're doing. Oh, cannot clean that one either. Trying his best. Does get there in the end. And Fire now into Pianta 7.
Like not opting for going for a little bit of water here could end up in some trouble. Maybe running out. You should be okay though.
Should be okay, I believe. Needs to limit the spam sprays though. Yeah, he knows he can't spam spray a whole lot. But he should be good here. Bit slower than Fire, that's okay. Does need to conserve that water for the ending here.
Not terrible.
Fire with a nice kill on Shadow Mario.
The Fire is about a whole shine in the lead. Going into Pinna.
Kids these days refuse to get cleaned indeed. Hate to see it, just won't take a bath. Please. It's not even a bath, it's a shower. A quick shower from Mario.
The sweaty gamers have gamed too much. And also trapped themselves in lava somehow.
Alright, Fire with the Pog O comment in chat. Can't have that on stream. And no honey skip from Fire. And Stick moving into the third Shadow Mario kill of the run. Or second, sorry. Does get the kill.
Island. The villain's secret hideout must be there.
The third one, because you kill him in the plaza as well.
Oh, true. That is true. So, yeah, you're right. Third one. We'll see Fire with Pinna 1 here. See if you can get some fast rocket shots off onto the Mecha Bowser.
None of the runners are opting for the honey skip. A little bit of a time save, but you know, it's fine.
It is pretty difficult indeed, so don't blame him.
And instead you get a little bit of a lick from Shadow Mario there.
See how this goes for Fire. 4 shots he needs on Mecha Bowser to kill him. Honestly, a lot of killing going on in Mario Sunshine. Killing Shadow Mario. Killing these... Does the change up in Pianta 4 get killed, do you think? Or is this turned into gold?
I think we just did him a service and cleaned it.
Really, is this cleaning... is the name of the game, but are we really cleaning this Mecha Bowser? This is a kill.
It's a big kill.
I mean, I have not... Okay, true. Not really living, I guess. Fire gets the return on that rocket there. So he should be
Only
good
one
for
missed
this.
shot. Getting both the cutscene skips.
Very
Really
nicely
nice.
done. And Stick moving into Pinner 1 here for himself. Will be about a minute difference between the two runners. Let's see if Stick can keep that to a minute with these rocket shots here.
I think an interesting camera angle here for the first shot.
Seems to work out for him though.
Let's get it.
Stick not making the same mistake as he did in the 602, skipping the second cutscene in Pinner 1. Love to see it. Learning from mistakes. That's all we can ask for.
Iron also getting a very clean mill skip. And overall, pretty good secret.
Indeed, not too bad. Nearly died there. Nearly too late, but
Nearly that.
it was
Almost
okay.
spoke too soon.
Yeah.
The commentator's curse.
We'll see how Stick's Pinner 2 goes. Pretty good from Fire. Pretty good mole skip from Stick as well. Very nicely done. Stick moving through Pinner 2 secret here as Fire goes to Pinner 3. We'll see how he goes with these ship cycles. Opting for a slightly safer route here. Oh no! What is happening on Fire's screen? I was
stuck on
yeah
camera collision and missing a spin jump. Having to back it up.
getting stuck on the roller coaster here. Oh, spin jump up. He's good in the second try though, and he will be getting the shine here. That is time for Stick to catch up if he can get it cleaner.
I think they go for the same kind of strats there, so we'll see.
Looking like the same strats indeed. Stick here. Ooh, getting caught on the ledge there. And we'll be getting... Hopefully he's okay here. Yeah, he's good. Very well done. Definitely saving time on
Alright.
Fire there in Pinner 3. Oh my god, that could have been really bad on
Follow
Stick's
the
end.
electricity. Just barely snags onto the ledge there.
And the lead now reduced to about 45 seconds. So Stick saving about 15 seconds there. We'll see.
Cycle here.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh.
Taking a.
Okay, we'll be going for a 2-cycle, I think. As Stick is right on his heels here into pin 4.
Beautiful. Stick throwing away the banana. Does not want the little, I guess you can call them Yoshis, to land on them.
Yoshi eggs, I guess. Yoshi turtles.
I don't know.
As Stick will
Now,
be
I
attempting.
think we might see Fire here go for EYG.
We will
Hopefully.
indeed go for EYG here. Does say pin a 6 on his splits. So we'll see how it goes for him. Pretty nice 2-cycle there from Stick. We'll see how Fire's EYG goes. Hopefully no soft blocks. Opting for 5YG, it is fair enough.
Yeah. The safest strat for tournaments. Definitely worth.
Cannot find this fruit though, does manage to get it though. And we'll see if he can. Pull this off. Opting for the fruit storage, very well done. Now needs the 2 stews to follow him. As Stick moves into pin a 6 as well.
Well, Stick doing 3YG. Definitely going to be the optimal here. Definitely want to win this.
And Fire getting through, I think. Yeah, he's through. We'll see how this goes here for Stick with the 3YG. Gets the fruit very well as Fire finishes up very well on the platform. Ah, okay, he's good.
Ooh, just barely.
Bit close for comfort there.
You got the fruit.
It is good.
Got
Fruit
everything.
storage from Stick as well. Opting for 1 stew here. We'll be clipping into the floor. Stick, you're missing a stew. Oh. This is an interesting strategy here from Stick. Opting to put Yoshi in position first, and then luring a stew. But just can't seem to get on Yoshi here. There we go. As he does spam spray the stew. Is he getting on the platform? He's good.
He's good. No soft blocks. That's good.
Very nicely done from both runners. Definitely know what they're doing with EYG. Love to see it. Stick really now just the pin a 6 secret behind.
Fire going into the one quick kill that I hate the most, the Pinna one.
Pin a quick kill can be troublesome if you don't know what you're doing. But I'm sure these runners do have it down to a very quick method. Sticks. Fire's lead has increased to a 51 seconds deficit there, with a bit of a faster 5YG, but 3YG is faster, but Stick did take some time to set it up with the Yoshi clip and the re-clip through the wall.
Definitely of going safe in one of these tournaments. And
Fire heading.
on his way to Rico.
Indeed. Flipping in from under the boardwalk. Why is that a thing? I have no idea.
It boxes. Really bad.
Yeah. Stick! No idea what Shadow Mario is.
And not find Shadow Mario.
He's not there. Where is he?
Where is...
All the way on the other side of the map
A
here.
little bit
Stick.
too far to the left.
Losing a bit of time here. Can't get the quick kill off. Spam spraying him for his life. Will not die though. Please die, Shadow Mario. Taking approximately 70 years to die. That will be about 30 seconds to Fire's lead. Question marks in the
Stick
chat
is
from
really
Stick,
in.
yeah.
Really gonna have to get some good RNG patterns, or maybe have Fire mess up, or for to bring it back, you know. And it's SMS, so it could definitely happen.
For sure. Stick also going for the boardwalk clip. As Fire is finished with Rico 1. It will be about a 1 minute 30-second difference. Very close to 1 minute 20 as Fire... Stick bonks on the piano for some reason. Just being annoying. It's like, hey man, I'm just gonna bonk on you. On a holiday to Rico Harbor. Just annoying the civilians. Hate to see it. It's Fire here going for a blooperless Rico 2 entry. See how it goes for him. Very well done from Fire.
Look at that beautiful. Very
Indeed.
nice. Fire, hopefully gonna get a good Rico 2 skip here.
Rico Harbor, indeed, the animal abuse stage. We killed 2 squids and ride on a blooper's back. Twice, actually. By finishing up Rico 2 here. Will be about 1 minute 30. We'll see if Stick here goes for the fast Rico 2 entrance.
Are now entering one of the fastest shines in the whole game.
Rico 3 is indeed very fast.
Either it goes really well and you tie your gold, or it goes horrible and you lose 20. So
That is-
hopefully he will not lose any time here now.
Fire, interesting
Optic
strat
Ring
here.
gets grad. Crane
Waiting for the crane.
gets it very well.
Seems consistent for him, so fair enough.
I guess missing the blooper, having to back it up by jumping out of the water.
I didn't see if Stick actually did get the blooperless entry. Did you see? I don't know.
No, he went for the blooper.
Ah, okay.
Side. So gonna be losing a little bit of time there.
Not too much though. I think it's about 5-ish seconds. Not too much.
Yeah. Although it's a beautiful Rico 2 there. Very nice.
Fire here, Rico 4. The call forward to Galaxy 2, really. Nintendo, predicting Nintendo.
The Twisted Trials Galaxy. Let's see if it's as broken as in this version as in Galaxy 2. Obviously going for the faster cycle. Cannot waste any time.
A lot of dust on these rollouts from Fire there, but is good. As Stick moves into Rico 3 here.
Getting close to finishing greens.
Indeed, very close to the greens run. And Stick with a pretty clean Rico 3, a bit faster than Fire's. Stick, indeed, killing the spider in Rico 3. The only one where you don't really have to commit animal abuse. I guess Rico 4 you also do not have to, but hate to see it. Unnecessary animal abuse is not tolerated here in 3D MMI. Might need a DQ Stick.
Fire gonna come up to the Gooper Pooper fight again for the second time.
Peter is indeed calling Stick, wondering what he's doing in this game abusing animals. As Stick upsing, wow, it was a risky jump, but did make it onto the high ledge of that gear. Fire killing the second unique boss of the stage. We'll see Fire moving into Rico 6 and 7 here before moving on to Serena.
Actually, Bianca for the second time.
Bianca for the second time indeed, and then Serena. Minor spelling mistake. He does lose indeed. Galax, hate to see it. Fire into Rico 6 here. Still only one major mistake the difference. Stick playing well, just staying within reach of Fire, but he's just playing well, playing consistent on Fire's end here.
Definitely one of the more consistent SMS runners out there.
As Fire moves into Rico 7 here, the fastest quick kill of them all, if you know what you're doing. See if you can get it off. Sidestep looks like a good lineup. It's good.
It's a very interesting setup. And also spraying the spider, PETA is calling another time.
Ring ring. Please stop abusing our animals. Hate to see it. Stick here. Finishing up with Rico, doing Rico 6 of his own.
Opting for the 120 shines route, the backwards. Looking really nice.
Slowing down on these reds though at the end. Fair enough, they are a bit scary. As Fire moves into Bianco 6, and we could see a death here in the secret. It's definitely what Stick
Definitely
needs
one of
to
the
catch up.
Definitely a scarier one, for sure.
Yes.
Gonna have to see though. He does have that 1 minute, 1.5 minute lead. So he could be good, even with a death. Gonna have to see. It might tie out.
And we hope for a close match here. As the winner has really already been decided, but just want to see who takes this $50. Fire here heading into Bianco 6. We'll see if he goes for the wall jump. He does. Very interesting
momentum
method.
and-
Yeah, that was...
Failing it. Taking the death.
Yeah,
And this is the comeback that Stick is needing.
indeed. Needs a few more of those, though. Especially one at the top could definitely help him coming back. Let's get the wide
Alright,
turn
going
this
for it
time.
again.
Yeah, very well
He can
done.
back it up.
As Stick moves into Bianco 6 here, Fire did have a pretty clean rest of that secret, so we'll see how much time Stick can really make up here. Let's see if he goes for the wide turn himself, and if he does make it, we'll make up some significant time here on Fire. Does bit of sloppy movement there from Stick into the moving cube. Opt for the safer version, I guess, of the wall jump there.
Nicely done, as Fire is killing Shadow Mario yet again.
Indeed. But more of those, and Stick might be back in the lead. Fire hit, killing Shadow Mario yet again for the Yoshi egg. Very quick unlock there for Yoshi as he was right next to the bananas. Fire here, just some sloppy movement in Serena.
Some struggle.
Yeah, he's okay though. Stick finishing up Bianco 6 very well. Into Bianco 7.
It's a
Pretty-
pretty close race if you're not counting the GBS and Bianca 3 at the beginning, honestly.
Indeed, yeah. Stick could be in the lead here if he didn't have those two sort of mess ups.
They're getting a little bit of a better pattern here for Shadow Mario.
Indeed, a pretty
To get
good kill there.
Shoots
Quick
bananas.
kill, gets the banana, and we'll be moving into Serena, saving some time on Fire for sure. Fire is killing
Fire.
these mantis here.
the Hutless strat. Definitely not a fan favorite for me, but you know, anything that works. Did not find a bigger one though.
Can't find it. He is good though, eventually.
There it is.
Not too many left to kill though. They all come towards him now. Let's see how much time Sick can save on this shine. His fire was a bit sloppy. And Stick with a hover strat here. Very interesting indeed. We'll see how he goes with the rest of these breakups, I guess. He's breaking up the manta.
Really good. He only has a couple left.
Still a big one there to break up. But he should be okay. Still a few more, looks like. But a very nice first phase.
Yeah.
He
Very
does
nice. First phase
probably
of
save
Manta.
some time on fire there. We'll see the difference out of Serena 1, for sure. Stick having a bit of trouble cleaning up the rest of these little guys here. Does get there eventually. Looking at the sun. Sun very bright.
Very nice sunset.
So we are moving into the 1 hour mark of this run. We need to fix timers. Fire missing the loading zone for Serena 2 here though. Did get a platform to stand on though. Very well done. Very good backup. And it will be about 55 seconds the difference now.
Yeah.
So Stick making up some
Closing
time.
up the gap.
Yeah.
Getting a bonk.
Just some small movement things from Fire that's not going his way here in Serena. Could see a death, potentially 2 in this secret in Serena 4. We will see though. Serena 2.
Haven't even reached the King Boo segment yet.
Yeah, that could be definitely a downfall for Fire. Bit of a bonk.
Oh, bit of a bonk there. Definitely gonna do Stick a favor and get him back into the race.
That is a solid 25-30 seconds lost there. And if Stick gets a fast entry here, which he does, it is a very close race now.
Oh, it's closing up.
Fire missing a spin
Only
jump.
about 20 seconds now.
20, yeah, 10, 15, 20 seconds is the difference here.
Serena 2, definitely one of the worst secrets in the whole game.
Yeah, a lot of places you can sort of miss one input and die. Stick nearly making the same mistake as Fire. It does get there.
Good second try for Fire.
Very nicely done. Stick opting for a safe ending here. Doesn't want to die a gruesome death. Fair enough. The difference is now only 15 seconds.
15 seconds is really close for a race.
It is indeed very close race into the final 2 stages here. King Boo coming up. Anything can happen. That is 1 missed cycle. 1 extra cycle, I should say. We are going for Banana Clip here on Fire's side and Stick heading into the same.
You know, the combo from the storm. You know, Serena 3 just casually dropping in there in between the secrets and King Boo. Getting a nice little break from all the chaos that the stage has to offer.
Indeed, a pretty fortunate break. Fire with a very quick clip.
Really good. Gets the wall kicks, everything. Nicely done.
See if Stick can do the same.
Opting for the back strats.
Works for him, I guess, and...
Oh yeah.
Ooh, not working the first time. Second time is good though for Stick. And it will be 23-second difference into the second secret of Serena.
Anything could happen.
Absolutely, it's one extra cycle. Could be the difference here. And we could see Stick taking the lead for the first time in Serena 4, potentially Serena 5. Fire with a pretty quick entry to the pipe there. Very nicely
Very
done.
nice, landing directly in the pipe.
The secret here from Fire, let's see how it goes. Barely making that first spin jump, but is okay. And these
Ooh, that
block
was a
movement
really
is
close
very
block there.
close, yeah.
Barely make it.
Stick going for his own casino skip. Oh, yeah, that angle was never working, unfortunately. Fire opting for a spin jump. Backing out, though. Does get the shine. And Stick goes for his casino skip again. This angle is better. And does ground pound pretty much
There we
into
go.
the pipe.
Gets a good angle.
Oh
For the
my
cycle.
god.
Just barely makes it there. That was really close. Both runners scaring the audience.
Definitely a very scary sort of first movement for Serena 4. Very tight cycles with those blocks. Both
Yeah,
runners
Fire is
did make
coming up on the infamous, the King Boo split, where Deck could potentially, if lucky, can get back the lead.
It is a 40-second difference now into Serena 5. Trying to talk to the guy. Unable to. Fire's BPT is looking like a 124.13. And Stick, no comparison, but if Fire is on 124 pace-ish, it begs the question, is Stick on PB pace?
Most likely.
Indeed.
Definitely a 125 pacer around here.
Definitely hope for a PB on Stick's
Okay,
end.
124. Getting a good RNG, first one. And that chili for Pepper is going all the way. Gets a second one though, really nice.
Stick into King Boo here as well. We'll need some extra cycles here from Fire, but this one will be an extra. Guaranteed. And here comes the real power of the RNG for Fire. Brute on his second cycle. Very nicely done, as Stick gets his first.
We can also get some good RNG. And a bonk on the fruit for good luck.
Stick finishing the first cycle here. Let's see if Fire gets some extras here.
Fire does not. Oh, he does get an extra. Never mind.
That is a guaranteed extra, actually, because every
Oh,
cycle after the fruit is a guaranteed extra. So Fire with no extras so far. And no extras total.
no extras. Really nice.
You'd get pretty lucky there.
They're getting some bad pattern there.
Yeah, unfortunate for Stick. And coins, no one wants to see the... Does cancel it. As he asks for a new roll. Fruit on the second roll here. Stick. This is the second fruit cycle, I believe. Chili's going all the way across the
Extra
map
so
here.
far. About average.
Can't
Getting the pepper.
throw another chili at
Cannot
him.
Kill it with the pepper. Now, since Stek is on Dolphin, he could potentially get the emulator glitch in Savannah 6 and actually catch the lead here. But he would get very lucky.
Ooh, and a big bonk on the fruit from Stick. Indeed, would need to be very lucky. The Going right through King Boo. That
Oh,
pepper there.
that is some horrible luck.
Fuck you, King Boo, indeed. Deserves to be murdered with fruits. Can't take the spice. Fire finishing up Serena 6 here. Can only hope for the emulator glitch, but we will have to see. It is very unlikely, but you never know. Difference
Very
is
nicely done.
upwards.
6 by Fire.
Yeah, very nice beat clean there. Difference is upwards of 1 minute 15 now, so you hate to see it. Those 2 extras really costing Stick some time. But there is still Noki. Still Noki 1, Noki 2, Noki 4.
Noki
Definitely.
4, the big one.
Yeah,
Noki 6 as well.
indeed.
Might
Could
look
see a
into
death.
a Rocks Noki 6 here.
Stick spraying the Pianta for good luck, hoping that it does the emulator glitch, but unfortunately not. And I think we would see it spoiled in chat if it did happen, so no glitch for Stick this run, unfortunately. We'll be ledge grabbing for good luck.
Since the runners are on PAL, they can skip a little bit of goo instead of cleaning it all on the JP version.
Indeed, the JP version a lot more strict for the group cleaning.
Cannot leave anything behind.
Very nicely done there from Stick. 2:15. I think Fire got a similar time, so Fire finishing up Serena here. Very nice kill on Shadow Mario, moving into Noki Bay. The final stage of the run. Among Us returning for Stick. Love to see it, Among Us.
Earning.
Popular game from 2020. Absolutely perfect.
Already been 2 years.
2 years since that game was crazed the world. Insane.
And it's really flying, especially for Fire with this clean movement, going up to Noki 1 boss fight with the multi-mode.
Ooh, this hover, yeah. Oh, he does get ledge grab, wow. Did not think he would get that far with that hover, but he did.
Stick getting a really nice, wow, really nice Shadow Mario there. Didn't even have to get him to the big stairs.
Very nice indeed. Still a minute 15 the difference as we head into Noki Bay. Stick will need to play very clean here, and Fire will need to make mistakes for Stick to catch up. Stick moving into Noki 1 here. Fire will be going into the spring clip in Noki 2 as Stick having a bit of trouble here getting up to Noki 1. This hover should be good, indeed.
Very clean movement for Fire, going up to the spring. You know, we don't want to fight the Gooper Blooper one more time. He has already been through enough pain.
Indeed, 2 kills to his brothers is enough. We'll leave him alive to suffer with the thought of his dead brothers. That's arguably a worse fate.
Yeah.
Difference now growing to 120. Fire enters Noki 3 here. And Stick entering Noki 2. But the big sort of potential time losses are coming up. Noki 4, Noki 6 are the ones to look out for, and potentially Corona could go south for Fire as well if he's not paying too much attention. Stick here moving up to the spring. Some pretty clean movement indeed from him.
One of my favorite stages, the Nokia 3 bottle, the reds.
Noki Bottle is indeed very interesting with the underwater red coins.
Definitely a cool IL to try out.
Absolutely.
And Stick is about to go into Nokia 3 himself, while Fire is already done. Nokia 3 is going into the Ely mouth.
See how it goes for Fire. Hopefully he can get a clean... I think it goes for 5 tooth, I believe. We'll see though. We have a bit of a cutscene here on Fire's end, waiting about 30 seconds to go down into Ely's mouth. As Stick finishes up these red coins. No Y turns. It's a very interesting choice. He does Y turn here, but
Works out for him though.
yeah.
Gets the more speed, being able to hold up.
We'll see how Fire's Ely mouth goes. There's one there. Second one is good. Does the hover 3, 4. And a quick 5 tooth here. Very low on air though.
Did not get the toxic bubble. He's gonna have to go for some coins.
Does grab the coins though. Not too many.
He could back it up.
Let's grab one of the corner teeth.
That might be a little too early. Yep. Ely mouth going all the way down again, having to wait even longer.
Maybe some time for Stick to make up if he can perform a pretty good Ely mouth without this spinning face. As he's heading into the boss fight now.
There's really low.
Ooh, Fire getting eaten though.
Eaten by the Ely mouth. This
Again,
is the
we'll
time
be
save that
going
Stick
back.
needs.
Yeah, that's what he needs. We'll see if he can
Approximately around
capitalize.
40 seconds of time loss already.
This is definitely a race into the final few splits of this run. See how Fire's...
Still has left.
Get the cutscene skip, but finishing Ely mouth. See how Sticks goes. He's pretty low in the mouth here.
Below here. Definitely way too
Getting
low.
eaten though.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Fuck you, Eel, indeed, from Fire. Stick getting coins. Not sure he needs them, but getting them anyway. As he
Safer.
does finish up the rest of
Fire
these
going off
teeth
the
here.
wall. Going close to the wall. Descending faster in the water. Not many people know that.
Stick waiting for the water suck so he can clean the corner teeth, going out and back in. And then can clean the corner teeth without the eel going down into the hole. Once again, another suck exiting the mouth.
Ooh,
Then
just-
cleans.
okay.
That is
Yep,
the gold
yep.
tooth though. Stick. Pretty good here
Still
from
be
Stick.
fine.
Not too bad. There's one more tooth to go from Stick. We'll see how this goes. We'll get the cutscene skip. Very low health though. No cutscene skip. Can't blame him.
Both the runners really mad at the eel for the time loss.
Fire falling down
Fire.
doesn't really matter though, because this Pinterest mode takes a bonk there. And I think Stick did save some time on Fire there, but not a whole lot. As Fire had a Noki 4 split of 325, and this is looking to be a 3-1x for Stick. So we'll still need a Noki 6 death and a half from Fire to catch up. At least that is the most likely.
Pushing up. Noki 5, nothing special, just a Piantism erase, an auto-scroller basically.
Believe that is a 125.03 BPT for Fire, so Stick only about hard to say, probably about a minute 10 behind still, so could potentially PB by a couple of seconds, but we'll need to play pretty well into Noki 6 and 7. Fire not
some
working
trouble.
out here, yeah.
The wall kicks.
Fire heading into the Noki 6 secret here. We'll see if he can keep himself together as Stick finishes up the race. Jay in the chat room now. The 64 one trick. Welcome in.
Pretty surprised that that rollout worked from Fire.
Did indeed, as he moves through Noki 6 here. I'm sorry, the Super Mario Starshine level here. This is a remake from the Starshine video game. Oh, a bog fire! Falling!
Oh, taking the death.
That's what he
Going
needs.
all the way down. And the death zone is so far down. He is gonna have to wait all the way.
Needs another death though for Stick to catch up. We will see.
This could come down to Corona Mountain.
Commentator indeed clueless, never played that game before. What is Mario Galaxy? Weird game with a Luma friend.
Stick getting the nice ledge grab there. That
Stick
timing is
indeed
a
into
little off.
Noki 6. Fire playing it safe here though. Poo indeed in chat. So he grabs the shine. And it will be a slightly closer race. Stick will need to make up some time in Corona Mountain. If not, the Noki 7 Shadow Mario kill. But we will see. It is definitely a closer race now. As Stick...
He's gotten some good Shadow Marios lately in the run. Especially with like Pinna and Pianta, so seeing him nail this one would not be a surprise to me. But anything could happen.
Indeed, anything can happen. Difference now only 35 seconds. So it's one death in Corona really is the difference. And Fire missing the quick kill!
Oh, missing the quick kill. The commentator curse. I'm really sorry.
Cannot kill this Shadow Mario! Is this the content we were looking for? This is the time that Stick needs to catch up. Right here.
Oh god.
Does get him dead though. It is a very close match.
There it is.
If Stick can get this quick kill here, we will see. Looking good. Very good from Stick! Wow!
Oh my god.
And it's basically a 10-second game.
This is coming down to the Corona Mountain.
It is exactly 10 seconds between runners. It is coming down to Corona Mountain. One goop, one death. And it could be anyone's game. 126 on the table for both runners. Stick, potentially PB pace.
Definitely a 125 pacer.
Fire's goal for Chrono a 305, so best possible time a 126.18. So if he gets fast boat, then maybe you could go and get a 125, but I think 126 is more likely. A Stick moving into Chrono as well. It is one death, the difference. One mistake from anybody, and it could be either match. Oh, a ledge grab from Fire that might screw up his cycles.
That is gonna screw up their cycle there. Coming up later on. Probably gonna go safe about it.
Stick going for the same
Yep.
long hover. Fire playing this very safe here. Letting Stick catch up a extreme amount, really. As he does go for a semi-fast boat here. See how
Around
6
5
goes.
seconds.
Stick might need to go around this pillar here. No fast boats really from either runner, but we'll see. Fire will be first into the rocket storage here, but not by a whole lot. Fire into the boss fight here.
Right. Only one rocket storage of a difference.
Wow. It is a close race indeed. Good morning,
One
Oddme.
little slap of
We
RNG
do have a
potential.
close race on our
Throw the
hands.
lead. This is so close.
This is very close. It is one goop, one missed rocket nozzle. Could be the difference in this race, round 2. That's 2 for Fire, 1 for Stick though. Fire looking okay here with his 3rd ground pound. Stick, he does make it on there. 4 for Fire. If he can make this over here, he should have the game.
Take the W.
And he
that is it.
does. GG to Fire, 126-16. Very close match. And is Stick potentially PB pace still? We don't know.
He is
126.08
not
is PB. And 126.33 for Stick. GG. Feel free to undeafen the both of you.
GG's. Vivo.
Stick, welcome in. GG. Congratulations, Fire.
So, thank you.
What a race. 17 seconds between you two.
We're just making it interesting towards the end.
That's-
That's just on purpose.
Let's throw it on
Dude,
purpose.
Got an even by the eel. You won.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I had a little moment. A few moments there.
So,
Yeah.
Fire, he did take the match. How are you feeling about that run overall? So, 126. It is a bit off your PB, but how are you feeling?
I'm okay. Yeah, I mean, that run could have been 124 if it weren't for Eel. So, it could have been low 124 if everything after Eel didn't happen, but yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, unfortunate that Noki 4 and 6 sort of went south, but it was the content really that we were after, so
For the
Thank you
record,
very
I think
much.
I lost like a second to opening the thing in Noki 5 because lag.
oh, yeah. And Stick, pretty good run from you, 25 off PB. Unfortunately not enough
Yeah,
to take the
not
W
bad.
over Fire, but you will be moving on. How are you feeling about the run?
The run was like, it was okay mostly, but I had a couple meltdowns. Dude, my Pinna 7 meltdown was fucking, oh my god.
Yeah, you
I've
thought he
never
went to
seen
the
that
left,
happen.
but he did not go to the left, he went to the right. Yeah. I think it was sort of that Bianco 3 and the GBS sort of set you
Yeah.
behind to begin with, and you never really caught up. You got close in the end though.
Yeah, I just kind of sucked to be behind the entire time. But
I think
That was
Yeah.
1 GBS away.
indeed
Or
one.
1 Bianco 3 away.
Yeah, one death and Bianco 3 would have been a different story. But GG to you both. Stick will be moving on to round 3 as this was not an actual tournament race. This was for 50. Fire will be bagging the 50. Congrats, Fire.
Thank you.
And
well, it's time for me to semifinals. Wow.
semi-finals indeed for Stick.
I guess I'm gonna be stuck in SM64 jail for the next week.
Will be 64 jail indeed for Stick as he goes against Fizz in the semis.
I don't want to play 64.
What do you think you'll try for, 120 or 70?
I'm gonna buy 120 probably, so I'll try for 70. I think I have a better chance than 70.
Duke have a 54 and 70, and Fizz with a 52.
I have a 53 and 70. Thank you
53
very much,
actually.
Oknem.
New PB as of today, this morning, 12 hours ago, 53.49. So just
Yeah,
over
what
a
is
minute.
Fizz's PB?
Here's a 52.36.
Okay.
So
we can-
pretty
we
close
can
between you
play
guys,
that.
especially if you PB again. Could be a pretty close
Yeah.
match.
Like a close race.
Yeah. This was basically a match for content, Marv. You are right, but GG's to you both. Thank you very much for playing and not making me commentate
Congrats on making
greens.
money, Fire. Will you root for me in the semifinal?
Yeah, very much so.
Let's go.
Very, very much so.
Love to see the sportsmanship
Sportsmanship
here. Well, GG to you both. Good match, good race. Thank you very much, Aggie, for commentating with me.
You're welcome. It was a blast. Very fun race to commentate.
Indeed.
I'd be like, yeah, really good overall.
Love to see it. Thank you very much. And thanks to the runners for not making me commentate greens. Just don't want to see more greens.
No problem.
That is a good favor.
And Stick, we'll be seeing you in round 3. Fire, thank you very much for playing.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you
Wait,
guys.
before you go, put the Among Us on the stream.
Among Us
Here
is
we go.
indeed on the stream. You're very welcome. Fire ending his own, but we're out of here. Thank you very much. GG's.
Double Among Us, let's go.
Let's go.
Next match will be, I don't know when Stick and Fizz are going to schedule, but Omni vs. Flygon is Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. That is with the daylight savings change. So 2 a.m. CET on Saturday and 12 p.m. AEDT on Saturday as well. We'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. And
ya.
see you guys later.
Daylight
Have a great
savings
one,
won't be
everyone.
in
See ya.
Europe until like the end of March, so we don't have to deal with that yet.